Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nation's Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we have our monthly tier list unit review. So in this series, we of course just go through all of the units currently in Battle Nations and we tier list rank them all the way from D to S tier. And pretty much every single month is expanded so far, but this month by far was the biggest freaking expansion from last month. We have a whole bunch of new people up in here, of course with our classic favorites like the Trooper and of course the Field Agent. But nevertheless, let's jump right into this. Only thing I want to say before we get in is, of course, let me know your own. This is highly subjective. You can place your own favorite units at tier S. Some of my tier S's might be your F tiers. Some of my F tiers might be your S tier. So of course, perfectly fine, whatever your preference is. Let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with. Also want to give a huge shout out to a Knight's Legacy here on YouTube. He was a huge part in making this video. He helped me make sure I had all the units, had no doubles. Just a absolutely huge help on this video and a true Imperial. He has been here since the very start. I think around like 10 subscribers. So absolutely love you, dude. Thank you very much for your help on this video. And thank every single one of you guys for 750 subscribers. It's insane. And as per the milestone, we're doing a special video every single 50 all the way to 1,000. And with that being said, this 750, we are doing a base design competition. So if you're interested in submitting your base, it's super easy. All you gotta do is join the Discord in the description down below. It's our Imperial Discord. Submit your base and you could possibly be the very first winner of the Battle Nations base design competition. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Let's jump right into this. Starting off with the Raider Champion. I gotta be honest. I was gonna say B tier, but I'll go ahead and move him to A tier because he does pack a serious punch. Of course, going against this guy, he's terrifying because his shotgun can single-handedly one-shot even some of your mini-tanks. Not the actual Trooper mini-tank, of course. I'm talking about, your actual, tanks you put up there, to take some damage. He has a pretty powerful shot attack, so definitely got to give him some credit for that. Gonna give him A tier for me. I think he's pretty powerful. Next, we have the Junior Officer, and buddy, I wish I could put you high. We gotta put you at C tier. Again, I wish I could put him higher up, but simple cases, we all know him. He's a lower level unit. He ranks out so easily because all he really has going for him is, that little pistol right there. He can't really take a hit. He's got lower HP. And yeah, I wish he was better. He's got aura, I'll give him that. Just that stance, and he's not wearing a mask. He's one of the few Battle Nations units that are not wearing a mask, but he isn't showing his face really. His face is still kind of obstructed by his hat. Nevertheless, though, this isn't a design review, so unfortunately, buddy, I gotta put you at C tier. Moving right along, we have the Imperial Boar, and I'm gonna put as C tier as well. Again, are you the worst unit in the game? No, but you're also not good. Simply said at that. I mean, I don't want you to be any better. I feel you fit the role as a basic animal. But yeah, C tier for me. Continuing right along, we got the Destroyer. And I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy at B. We normally rank naval units super high, and I'm, of course, still going to rank the good ones higher up, but going to be a little bit more critical, especially as we're getting a lot more naval units now. So just trying to keep them more realistic with everything, and let's keep it going. This one hurts. This is our first D tier Hunter, buddy. I'm sorry, I think you're cool. I love your design. You have a great design, my guy, but unfortunately, it's just, you're not a good unit. You have very low HP. Your attack is awful. And again, it's nothing on you, dude. It's just, yeah, they did you dirty. They did not make you powerful. They should have made you a lot more powerful, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. Even earlier on, you're still like D tier. Unless we're hunting against animals, then you have, a slight boost, but not much. So keeping right along, we have the Raptor class battleship. Oh yeah, this is an easy first place A tier for right now. Simply because he is goated. I mean, he's not, of course, as good as, the Mammoth. But the Mammoth's obviously a Nanopod unit, He's not. He's super cool. I love the bro. He's chill. Easy A tier for me. Keep it up, my dude. Ooh. We got Ranger, and while I kind of want to put him at B, I'm going to put him at first place C. There's so much more I want out of you, dude. And I think you could get there. especially with people kind of getting into ranks now. Ranks kind of having this more impactful choice. And I think as we get later on into the game, maybe. In fact, I'm going to put him at, end of B tier, end of B, because I just can't, I can't put him with the others. I'll admit, Ranger is pretty good. He's pretty freaking cool. He gets upgraded to B tier. Final answer. Moving right along, we have the bottom of C tier, and that is light artillery. I'm sorry, light artillery. I love you, bro, and you are good. I've used you pretty much in all of my Let's Plays that, when I get you for free in that one mission. But I'm sorry, dude. Your one attack, I always compare it to Mortar Team because that's just my base artillery in my head in Battle Nations. It'll probably forever be, just because we all get it so early and we all use it for a good little bit. For me, I need you to be better than that. And you're just barely so, in my opinion. I know you have a better attack, a secondary, where you eventually get, but it's just not enough to save you. For me, I'm sorry. I don't want to upset people. I'm gonna put it low B because I will admit, artillery in this game is good. So it does save it on that. We're going off the overall game. And with that being said, it is artillery. Got to give them up. Oh, but this one I have no problem with. Bottom of C tier, I'm even considering D for you. Gun truck, I had such high hopes getting you, man. But you have one attack. It has a 8-turn cooldown. And you are a squishy tank. There are humans, so many humans in the game, with much more health than you. You are a vehicle, my dude. And yet you have no armor and the smallest sliver of an HP. Sorry, bro. Bottom C tier, could argue D. Moving right along, we got not mini sets. See. There we go. Thought it disappeared for me. But put them right there on A tier. Absolutely love you, my dude. You're one of the better tanks, in my opinion. I think we're going to obviously see some better tanks, especially since, we got these new levels and we got some really good Nanopod tanks coming up. But in my opinion, you're still a super good tank and you earn first place in A tier. Continuing right along, we have our new bottom place D tier, anti-air. Nothing wrong with you, bro. Once ball strikes come in the game and we actually start going against air, I bet you're going to have some usability. But for right now, I'm sorry, bro. There's just no use for you. I don't even care what your attacks are right now because there's no air. So sorry, bro. You get lowest D tier just for that. Continuing right along, we got the Puma. And I could put it A. I want to be a little bit more conservative. I'm going to put it at B. Yeah, I'm going to put it at first place B. In fact, just since first place is currently in Naval, I'm kind of iffy on it. I'll let it keep its first place for now. Nothing wrong with the Puma. I think it's all right. It could use a little bit of a buff, in my opinion, but it's okay. Oh, this is easy. The Demolitionist? Oh, bruh. Give me A tier, bruh. A tier all the way. Actually, I even put him in front of mini tank, bruh. He's super cool. He's got an aura to him, and unlike the other units who struggle, who have an aura, have to pick usefulness, he picks both. Is extremely useful, has that aura dripping. I mean, look at him with that remote, and is actually useful. So, gotta give him that. He gets current place, first place, A tier. Continuing right along, we got the Hellstorm, and that's going to be another A tier. Same thing, big explosives, I do like. And another A tier is its follow-up, our boy, the Rocket Truck. And as you can see, I wasn't joking, we have a lot of boys down there. Because we still got to finish off Z, and then we got to finish off our second placeholder, Z2. So a whole bunch of more units to rank. I love talking about these guys. I don't want to sit here and drag on for an hour unless you guys would like that. If you guys would, let me know in the comments below. Next month can certainly be an hour long. But just trying to keep them within digestible range. So that's why I'm trying to, keep it snappy with every single unit here. Continuing along, we got the Meerkat. And I'm going to go ahead and put my boy at a solid... Yeah, I'm going to say B. You could argue a little bit of movement there. Maybe switch it. But I'm comfortable with middle of the pack B. Because I can see it both ways. Marksman, though, you're A tier, my dude. I really freaking like you. I think you're a cool sniper. I think you have some decent attacks, and you're good. Oh, the Heavy Gunner. I'm sorry, bro. D tier. Like, I said it before. You think you're going to get your own Ramsey, and then you just get this guy. A complete disappointment on all fronts. Be better, man. Exact same feeling I have towards the recon vehicle, even worse than the gun truck. And again, I'm tempted to put into D tier, but I'm not going to put it in last place C. And dude, your one attack it's all right, but no armor and that little of a health. I made the mistake, the first few times playing the game back in the day. I would drop this guy up front thinking, oh, he's a vehicle. He should be able to defend. No, I should have even put my melee units, my humans, up front before I put him, because despite being a vehicle, he cannot take a hit. Absolutely sad. You do not like to see it. Bottom C tier for me. Oh, the exact opposite, though. We got the light tank right here. And I'm going to have to throw this boy right up here. I absolutely freaking love this guy. He's a great tank. I think he works as a perfect middle-of-the-road tank. Adore him. Solid A for me. Another solid A tier. Yeah, we're going to put it around the bottom of the pack, A tier. Regular sniper. Super cool dude. Doesn't look as cool as the marksman, but still pretty handy. The armadillo. Yeah, I can't put you at C, dude. I'm going to go ahead and put you at B. You're an all right, my guy. I wish you had a little bit more armor for, having that big thing right in front of your face. I feel like it should provide more protection. But it is what it is. It does what it can. And you do your best. So for that, I'm going to give you B tier. Moving right along, we have the mortar team. Bottom of B tier. Maybe I'm being too generous. Yeah, I'm probably being too generous. But, I mean, it's so freaking good. It's the first artillery you get, and it really sets your expectations high. It's like just giving you the perfect starter artillery to show you, one, how fun artillery can be in the game of Battle Nations, but two, setting you up for an expectation of, hey, artillery is just a thing that can strike from the back, do heavy damage to just about everything, and can stay out of the way. It's beautiful. I love it. I even love the design of the two little guys right there, and the one who's always covering his ears and the one who drops it in. Super cool. Love you. I don't have the heart to put you at C. Gotta put you at the bottom, though, of B tier. Continuing right along, we have the heavy grenader and B tier. They'll leave a little bit more to be desired, in my opinion, but you're not the worst thing ever. I'm not going to sit here and, scream at you, rah, 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 or anything like that. You're pretty all right, my dude. Yeah. I will say this, though. Does anybody wonder, why does bro look like a juggernaut? Like, bro actually looks like he's a little bit built differently. Like, he looks like he's built like Andre the Giant. Like, he looks like two people. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I kind of see it. So yeah, I think you honestly should be a melee unit just from your size, bro. But yeah, give you mid-place or a little bit lower, B tier. The Raider Allied Warrior, D tier, my guy. Come on, I'm not wasting skulls, especially on you. No way. Dustwalker, mid-pack, B tier. You're all right. I wish you were a little bit stronger. I mean, I think everything about you is okay, health, all that. But if you could do just a tiny bit more damage, be awesome. But even right now, still B tier. The classic humble gunboat. Top of C tier. Because while not bad, but not by a mile, I was almost going to put it at B tier. It is your first, and it's very quickly outranked by, well, every other naval unit in the game pretty much. But still do love him. He does a good job. And you're not up, a terrible alley if he's all you got. Heck, the first few naval missions you do, he's all you got. So not bad at all. Definitely good to introduce you to the game of naval, but quickly gets outranked by every other naval pretty much in the game shortly thereafter. Moving right along, we have the Ironclad, and this is our first S tier. Pretty much speaks for itself. This guy is freaking powerful. He is super strong. The only downside is you gotta earn him. You gotta kill that bad boy, and you have to pray he drops you. This is his drop chance, and as you can see, you're not really looking good. Heck, you have a higher chance of a fragment dropping from the ancient construction than you have of getting this Ironclad right here. Super hard to get. You're very lucky if you have one, but at the end of the day, he is worth it. S tier. Moving right along, we got sandbags, and man, I know my beef is clear with these guys, but I was going to put them at C. I can't. D tier. You guys are so awful. Your entire purpose, you have no attack. It is to take hits. And with 125 HP and 0 armor, you fail at that. I put you out there thinking, oh, I don't have to worry about that thing. It can only take like 1, maybe 2, 3 hits. Then it dies. And then I have to go pay this amount of money to repair it. Like, the whole point of you was to protect my unit so I didn't have to pay a massive hospital bill. You are giving me a massive hospital bill. You fail in every single right. You have 0 attack. You are in D tier for me. Moving right along, we have the Riot Trooper. And I can't put my boy in D tier, especially after how I just grilled sandbags. So for me, gotta put him at, I'll put him at mid C. Simply because I think he's an okay introduction to armor. With that being said, I wish he had more armor because, like, seriously, he has such a slim amount of armor. He's supposed to be the thing that introduces you to it, and he does. But give him a little bit more armor, please. Your first real armor, in my opinion, is a mini tank. And then, you can truly feel the power of armor. But, like, you should get a taste of that, really, with him. But you don't. You just get, like, the tiniest little, like, drop of armor. And you're just left wanting more, which maybe that was the goal. Nevertheless, though, mid of the pack, maybe a little bit lower, C tier for me. And continuing on, we got the Dexter fragment. Another, so we'll place it up there. It's another S tier for me. Sorry, dude. You're not, yeah. Ironclad gets first place, but still Dexter fragment still definitely gets an S tier. A 5% chance to drop from the ancient construction. Yeah, you're not getting this guy easily. So you're going to have to farm him. You're going to have to kill him. And then maybe if you just kill this guy relentlessly, show up every single day, just waste a whole bunch of money, resources, all that good stuff, just dumping it in, you might be blessed with a fragment drop. And if you are, congratulations, because fragments are freaking awesome. They're super strong, and they just look so freaking cool. So yeah, for me, easy S tier. Continuing right along, we got tank killers, and ooh, easy A tier for me. I was almost even considering S tier. But A tier, one of the best attackers in the freaking game. Tap and delete a unit. All you got to worry about is the cooldown time of their attack, and the fact that they don't have that much HP. They can be taken out pretty easily. But that's all a fair exchange to having that massive, massive attack. Easy top A tier for me. Moving right along, we got the Soldier, and the Soldier, I normally put him at A tier, but I'm going to have to, unfortunately, face reality and put him at lower to mid B tier. Nothing wrong with him. He's seriously still good, but the problem is he is quickly losing steam, and especially once we get level 50 back, level 60, going into some of the later levels, yeah, he's going to become irrelevant again. I've accepted that. I do look back to the glory days of Battle Nations Beta when he was one of the best freaking units in the game for a while. And, I mean, still, you get him so early, he can have a lot of usability going forward. And he's okay going into mid-game as well, and for a good little bit of mid-game. But, yeah, he is quickly getting outranked. I still love him. He still earns a B tier for me. We'll see how that drops moving forward. Or, hey, maybe it will go up. We'll never know. We'll see. And continuing right along, we got the Mortar Truck. Yeah, I definitely can't put you at C tier. Gonna go ahead and put you... yeah, that didn't feel right. Nor does that. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Ranger back, just those two. All right. And yeah, simple said, Mortar Truck's pretty freaking good. I just wish, since it's literally the truck version of a mortar team, I wish it did massive damage compared to the mortar team. It doesn't. It does more damage, sure, but like I'm talking massive. So that's my only gripe with it. Wish you did more damage, but you're still pretty cool. Continuing right along, we have the Arsonist. Buddy, I love you, but oh my goodness. D tier, only ahead of AA because AA is actually useless right now. Dude, I even mentioned you in the balance changes by name. Please, we need to do something about you. We need to just take every single one of your stats and buff them. I don't care what it is, attack, HP, everything, buff it across the board because you desperately need it, dude. I love you, but we need to get you some help. And continuing right along, we got the Tactical Sub. Yeah, I can't put it at A tier. I'm going to put it at bottom S tier. Unbelievably good unit. It is a Nanopod unit, and it shows. And basically everything you like about the submarine, guess what? It's better in the tactical sub. If you're already going to spend the nanopods, I'd highly recommend going with the tactical sub any day over the regular sub. But yeah, love this guy, S tier. And continuing right along, we got the Humvee, currently unattainable as you do need Madrona points, but just wanted to include it because we do have a few other units that are unattainable, yet I included them just because we do know they're in the game. And actually, the Humvee is in the game, it's just for enemies. You fight it when fighting the Rebellion in that one TF2 mission, but you cannot get it yourself. And after having fought it, I can say it's lower pack B tier. It's a pretty good vehicle by all means, it's a really good vehicle. But you can tell it's early on, and Z2 meant for it to be early on, because how you got Z2 points back in the day is you played other Z2 games, and then, of course, were, prompted and encouraged to play Battle Nations, and the idea was you play Battle Nations, you get the Z2 points from other games, then you can transfer them to Battle Nations and get the cool Humvee. So continuing right along, we have the Baby Raptor, and I'm sorry, little one. D tier. Simply said, you're a nanopod unit, a baby animal. Still have no clue what Z2 was smoking when they made that decision. But yeah, definitely not worth, honestly, training in general. But once you learn they cost nanopods, yeah, I've never seen anybody with these, like, legitimately, and rightfully so. D tier. Continuing right along, we got the Hornet, a really good freaking attacker. Top A tier for me. You could argue moving that a little bit, I'll admit, but I really like him. I think he gives decent explosive damage and can take a hit or two, even though same thing there, you could argue that right there. But for me, he does enough, he can take enough hit, and he could certainly give enough abuse. So I'm going to put him, I'll even lower it a little bit. I'll lower it between the Navy. Yeah, lower A tier. Continuing along, we got the Tractor, and all of our boys, all of the Frontier rednecks, they're all pretty freaking good. I'm going to have to put this one at high B tier. Certainly better ones than the Tractor, but he goes pretty hard. Speaking of good ones, go ahead and put the Minutemen right there as well. Wow. Like, when I first saw this damage of this Minutemen, I was like, why does this guy do so much damage? But they really want to make these guys viable. Same thing with the Hunter. I know I kind of grouped these guys up, and I'll go ahead and put the Hunter a little bit more back just to have them, kind of separated. But yeah, all of these guys are genuinely good speaking. They're not the best units in the game, but they're pretty good. Firework Truck, yeah, right around the Hunter. And now moving away from the rednecks, we have the Earth Shaker. And this guy's pretty freaking good. I do like him. I really want to do A tier. I'm going to just do high B tier, top B tier besides Naval. He's super freaking good. I know it is a hefty price to pay, especially, paying that premium. However, at the end of the day, you are getting this super cool looking artillery unit that truly will shake the earth with its attacks. It does really good freaking damage. I love the concept, love the design, and yeah, my opinion, you definitely earn B tier. 6 more to go in the, as we call it. And right along to the Brimstone. Same thing. I want to put it B, but I'll go ahead and I'll move it up and put it A tier. These guys are really freaking strong. I mean, look at this attack. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it A. Might be a little cattywampus right there, I'll admit. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. And moving right along, we got the Hitman, and oh boy. A tier as well. I'm sorry, but like from the drip to the attacks to just the fact that he even has, a profile picture in Battle Nations. A unit's good in Battle Nations if it has a profile picture. I love this guy. I'm going to have to move him up a little bit. Yeah. I should have done these units first. They would have given me a better sense of balancing than the units I did do first. We'll have to account for that next time. But nevertheless, just having some good old fun here, doing our rough estimates. Next right along, we got the Peacekeeper as well. And this guy actually is pretty good, so I will definitely put him up. There we go. And same thing with the Juggernaut. It's good if it has a profile picture. It took me the longest time to realize what this thing was, and then I realized it was the unit Juggernauter. But yeah, he's basically like a super strong commando, and the commando I already freaking love, but he's just an even stronger version of it. He gets A tier in my opinion. And continuing along with the second to last in Z, we have the monster grouper. And this bad boy, we're going to put at A tier, top of A tier. Nanopod unit, but my goodness, does it slap. It is super strong. You fear seeing those bad boys out in the wild because you know they can do some damage to you. Heck, I've seen these guys take down my Mammoth class battleships, so they're truly a force to be reckoned with. And yeah, earn first place A spot in my opinion. And finally, the last unit we have for Z. It's the good old Diamond Tank. Yes, the promo unit not even in the game yet. So, how are we going to do this? So, even though we don't know its attacks, we don't know its stats, we don't know its health, we don't know anything about it besides this one image right here, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here. First place S tier. I hope this is not a controversial decision. I don't do this out of, gloat or anything, as in, I think, Madrona Games is going to make it overpowerful. It's just a simple fact that at the end of the day, you could have played 10 months of Battle Nations beta, basically a year off 2 months for $50. Or you could have gotten 1 month worth of Battle Nations at the Emperor tier for $50 for 1 month. And even though you get 9 months less, you lose 3/4 of a year of playtime, you got this bad boy right here, along with the Emperor profile picture, which looks like this right here, and a whole bunch of other goodies. I'll go ahead and throw it up on screen. This is everything you got. And if you're watching this video on the day it releases, this is the last day you can claim these rewards. But if you're watching any time after, I'm afraid all of these rewards, Emperor and everything else, is unavailable. But if you're watching on the day it is uploaded, today is the last day. The deadline is July 1st. So yeah, think it is still going to be good for those Patreon users and for people rated, but I don't think it's going to be the most broken thing ever. Once we start getting promo units back, I think they're going to be even better. I think they're going to be the new S tiers in my opinion. So yeah, that covers Z-Force. Let's continue right along into second Z2. Ares, absolutely love you, my guy. My opinion, you're in a solid B. Again, pretty much the exact same thing I actually said to the Earth. Well, no, not the Earthshaker, because he's kind of the best at this. But same thing I said to Artillery. I wish you did more, but I do understand where you're coming from. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and, keep you at B tier. Next, we got a Boom Boom. Oh, buddy, I'm so freaking sorry. I got to do this to you. Top of D tier. Again, not wasting skulls on you. And just, come on, man. Second off, we have the Sharpshooter. He's not that bad, but I'm going to go ahead and put him at B, just since we got Mortar Team and Light Artillery in here. He's all right. I wish he did more damage, but he's kind of your first, real taste at a sniper, so understand where he's at. So for me, he still gets low B. Continuing right along, we got the Sinister Fragment, and did not mean to move that Z2. There we go, fixed it. And here we have the Sinister Fragment, and just like his buddy, if he'll let me grab him, he gets an S tier. In fact, he goes in first place. I love how they're the exact same image, and yet I still tried to switch them. Nevertheless, exact same as his brother, except he has a 20% less chance of spawning. You have 5 times the likelihood of getting a Dexter Fragment than you would a Sinister Fragment. With Dexter still being extremely rare as a 1 in 20, Sinister is a 1 in 100. Truly a trophy, truly a specimen. If you get one, you truly should value it, because it is a perfect trophy, arguably one of the best trophies in Battle Nations right now. And continuing right along, we got the Shock Trooper. Top of D tier, dude. You're like the first really cool unit. Heck, you're technically the first promo unit. Really love your cut. Really love what you're going for. But yeah, man. You just kind of easily rank out, Again, nothing on you. No problem at all. It's just how it is, And continuing right along, we have the Gunner, who, want to put it low C. But I'm going to have to put, I'm going to make the bottom a C. I don't have the heart to put him at D. He's not bad. He has his usability, at least early on. Like the fact that he hit those up front 3, and then it can go 2 back if you needed to. So with that being said, for me, Gunner is low C. Although, I do want to hit myself with the balance change and change some of these. Peacekeeper gets up. Hitman gets up. Earthshaker. I'm just gonna go ahead and have first place. Honestly, I don't know. Heck, I honestly would consider putting it at bottom of S, but definitely A, because I was kind of looking at how I graded the other artillery, and yeah, I definitely want to give it first place A, maybe even S. Because I don't want to snuff Earthshaker, and if I notice anything else, I'll definitely balance change myself as I go. Next, we have the Tamed Sandworm. This guy's actually pretty freaking good. Gotta give him... I'm sorry, man. I gotta give him... honestly, lower pack A. He is so freaking good. The young Sandworm is amazing. He's even freaking better. Absolutely love him. And for me, he's an A tier. Continuing right along, we have the Submarine. And it's gonna get mid A tier. Of course, Tactical gets low S tier because it's just amazing. And I feel if you are going, that if you want a submarine, definitely go the extra few nanopods to get the Tactical. But the regular sub, of course, is cheaper than the Tactical submarine. And if you just want a regular submarine or maybe the exact amount of nanopods you have left, by all means, go ahead. Moving right along to our next unit, we have the Grenader. Yeah, I'll put him behind Boom Boom, and I guess I'll put Boom Boom in front of Shock Trooper. Nothing wrong with you, bro. You're a cool unit. You teach the idea of drag attacks. Love you. But there's not much to write home about you, bro. Heavy Grenader is alright. You are just... ugh. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. D tier for you. Speaking of D tier, we have another back-to-back D tier. And it's another Raider, man. Just... why does the game think you want these Raiders after you have killed them time and time again and they have shown no issue to you at all? I don't know what the thought process is there. Yeah, same thing. One of the first Raiders you meet in game, now you're expected to train them all the way up. Like, I just can't get past that. Yeah, not going to waste the skulls or resources or even just my time in general training these guys. You guys were easy enough to kill when I first started the game. Why would I want to wait till mid-game to unlock you and then waste resources to train you? Sorry, man. It's just not there. D tier, in my opinion. Continuing right along, we got the Baby Mammoth, and can't believe I'm doing this. It's not even D tier. It's C tier. It's bottom C tier. In fact, no, I gotta be honest. Mid-pack C tier. And you might say, wait a second, isn't it? Yeah, I'll admit it's a Nanopod unit. I wouldn't buy it. But a lot of us do have it just for free because you did get this for the Mammoth pack in the Patreon. So a lot of us do have this even though we didn't even have to buy it for Nanopods. And he's alright. He does a decent amount of damage. I like both of his attacks. And he is the best animal besides one other in my opinion. Continuing right along, we got the big boy, the heavy. Ooh, very controversial figure, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. High A tier for me. I'm going to go ahead and drag that boy up a little bit more just because I feel it's pretty cool. So yeah, simple, heavy's freaking heavy. He's a TF2 unit. He looks cool, but more importantly, he is what we all dreamed the heavy gunner would be. The low class D tier right down there. Yeah, he is what we dreamed this guy would be. Absolutely love TF2 heavy. He's awesome. He's goated. He's the Ramsey we wanted for ourselves. If you have the nanopods and you even like are considering this guy, my recommendation, get him. You'll love playing him, just genuinely having fun with him. He's such a fun unit. He's great to play. And yeah, if you don't mind spending the nanopods, I'd recommend getting him. Is he the best late play spend of your nanopods? No, but if you're early on enough in the game and you want him and you like TF2, I'd recommend getting him. So continuing right along, we got the Saboteur, and I'm sorry, man, high A tier for me. I just love his look. He's got the drip, and also he's just genuinely useful. His C4 attack is amazing, and he doesn't have that good of HP, but really doesn't matter because the attacks he uses, you can really place him in the back, place him behind something, and he's good to go. He can still get all of his attacks off Absolutely love this guy. A tier for me. Continuing right along, we got the demo dude. A tier. I wish you didn't cost nanopods, bro, because you would obviously be the best one if not. Unbelievable attacks, super strong, can take a few freaking hits, and you unlock them super early on. That's the crazy part. Absolutely love you, dude, but demo guy, not gonna lie, you're pretty freaking strong. If it wasn't those nanopods holding you back, you'd be unstoppable, bro. So yeah, A tier still in my opinion. Continuing right along, we have the Bazooka Squad. Ooh. Gonna go ahead and, I got some more balancing I need to do. Gonna go ahead and put them right here in B Squad. Gonna move you up to about here. Definitely gonna move you back down. And Hunter will just move right here. Trying to still keep them spaced out, but yeah. Just wanted to do a little bit of balancing. Bazooka Squad, you're not bad, but man. 8 turn cooldown after the first 2 shots. Come on, man. You do good damage. I really like the damage you do, but the recoil is pretty hard, and it's just the one attack. You do have that secondary attack, but it doesn't hit ground units, so really don't care about it. So for me, you're a low pack B tier. Oh, we got a fun one. We got the Kraken tentacle, and don't worry, boys. Easy S tier. S tier, hands down. It's super hard to get. You get it from the Kraken himself, one of the hardest boss battles in the game right now, and he has a 5% chance to get it. So you have to go through hell of a naval battle, lose so many of your good naval units, and then have a chance, just a 5% chance to get this guy. But just like the Ironclad, if you get him, oh my gosh, he is so good. Look at these attacks. Look at that damage. And then he has a beautiful amount of HP, can take several hits, and he is awesome. Super hard to get because it's a 1 in 20 chance every time you kill the Kraken, but man, is he so worth the grind. And when you get him, does your Navy just take a massive step up? If you have any trouble on the sea, congratulations, now you don't. Love this dude. Easy S tier. And speaking of S tier, I'm going to go ahead and say I think we have a back-to-back S tier. Super Tank. I know you cost nanopods, bro, but you're the best thing since we don't have mega tanks right now. I absolutely freaking love you. I can't really justify you being down there. In fact, I also can't justify you. Dude, come on up, Earthshaker. I'm going to put you at the bottom of S tier. You just look like you belong up here. But yeah, no. Super Tanks. Don't want to steal the spotlight from them. You guys are absolutely awesome. Best tanks in the game right now. Can take a good freaking beating with your good armor and good HP, and you pack a punch. Again, you're basically just a smaller mega tank, which I know is exactly kind of what you are. You were the mega tank before mega tank got introduced. And yeah, absolutely love you. I think you'll probably continue to be the best tank until mega tank is introduced. And yeah, definitely recommend training a few super tanks if you haven't. Definitely an S tier unit in my opinion. So, moving right along with the looks like to be the last, I almost said the last line, but no, not quite. We have the Pyro. Ooh. B tier. He's good, and it's just what hurts me is he has that huge nanopod cost. And unlike Demo Guy, who can just spray damage around, well, I did put Demo Guy in A. And I'm not going to lie, he's not too far behind. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and promote him up. And how does he stack against Heavy? I'll keep it right there. Maybe you could argue some different placement, but nevertheless, I will definitely put him at A. Looking how I put Demo Guy and Heavy both in there. Because while I don't like the fact that Hyro, isn't as recognizable as the other two boys, and the fact that he doesn't, really have... should I be even saying here that do we know the gender? Anyway, Pyro, super cool. Can't put him at B, especially since I put some of the other TF2 units in A tier. Got to put my boy mid of the pack, though. Yeah, mid-pack A tier. And continuing right along, we got the Pelican. And not going to lie, I had a lot of high hopes for this guy, and it's not really there. We're going to put him at low pack B tier. Yeah, not really much to say other than just Really want more out of you, my dude. I think you will eventually get better. But right now, it's just kind of eh. The biggest thing to note about you is that you can use him on land and sea. I do like that concept. I wish more units would do that. But other than that, it's just not there. Continuing along, we got the heavy recon. Freaking love this dude. He's pretty goated. Yeah, I gotta put him up here. High B tier. Freaking love this man. He fixes all the problems I have with the regular recon. More HP, actually has armor to defend himself, does beautiful damage, and has a super cool spray explosive attack. Definitely one of the earlier, pretty much one of the first actually, promo vehicles you get. So, he also kind of holds that title. Absolutely love him. Beautiful dude. Next, we have the 650cc. And I absolutely love this dude. He's going to go, though. I don't want my bias to shine and put him in A. Yeah, especially since we're going to add another row to A as soon as we do it. We're going to go ahead and put this guy at upper high B tier. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but I still think he has decent HP and alright attacks, so I'm going to put him at B. Continuing along, we got that Cannoneer. Ooh, buddy, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but low pack B tier, only because, again, we're getting better. I remember when I used to put you at the very top, but bro, we're just getting a lot of good units now, and I'm not sure if you can keep up. Nothing wrong with the Cannoneer. Still think you have potential going forward, but for right now, B's kind of being generous to you, if we're being honest. Continuing on, we have the regular Mammoth. I'm going to go ahead and put this boy at, you guessed it, a C tier. Just a regular animal. Definitely better than something like an Imperial Boar, but not as good as something like, a really good vehicle like a Puma. So, feel pretty comfortable there with that placement. But yeah, if I say, did I place it? No, I did not. So yeah, right around here. Again, above C, but not that good, honestly. In fact, I'll move him back even a little bit more, heck. So yeah, B tier for me. Ooh, and next we have the Wimp. Do we count his ability? Because that horse determines everything. If not, D tier. If so, S tier. I'm going to go ahead and put him at the bottom S tier because, I think we can just go ahead and say, they're in the game right now, or, you know what I mean. And yeah, as soon as everybody starts getting that, two-turn move, he's probably going to be the top S tier or, mid-pack S tier, something like that. Love you, Wimp. You're an icon to this community, this gaming culture. Love you, dude. You're an S tier for me. And continuing right along, we got the Fire Drake. Ooh. I'm sorry, bro. I got to place you low C tier. I just had more potential in you. I think your attack is okay. The damage is okay, but what really gets me is just I hate that formation of just a straight line and nothing really else. So for me, it does hurt you, but you're not as bad as a C tier. So for me, you get low B. And continuing along, we got the Battle Raptor. Oh, this is freaking love this dude. Gotta put him a little bit higher up. And gonna put him at B tier. He is such a good helper early on. He's so freaking good at tearing through mammoths, other animals. Got a simple unit, you can tank damage, but you need a single individual target dead like a boss or a heavy tank. Man, is he your guy. Just put him beside your best tank, whether that be a mini tank, a light tank, whatever, and just let him go to town. Love you, boy. So glad to have your beautiful blue Raptor self back. You earn a B spot in my tier list. Ooh, but looking at something much more rough, we got the Baby Boar. And baby, I'm going to try to be best as nice as I can here, but yeah, gonna have to put you a D tier. You cost nanopods and you're not good? That's a cardinal sin in my opinion. Love the concept, love what you're trying to do, but it's just not there, man. D tier, my opinion. And continuing right along, we got the young sandworm. And he's pretty freaking good, I gotta give him that. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to give him low B. Super freaking good unit. Has major potential. I'll put him ahead of the Humvee. And yeah, has massive potential, even though he costs nanopods, still has a really good acid attack. Also has freaking armor, which is just crazy for an animal, let alone a baby animal. Super freaking cool. Love this guy. Love all of the sandworms. And yeah, earns a B spot from me. Continuing right along, we got the Dune Rider. And I'm tempted to put you at C, dude. But I'm going to be nice. I'm going to put you at the bottom of B right behind Mortar Team. Just, man, the attack formation really gets me. And I just wish you could actually take a hit, man. You had potential. I just don't think you quite reached it. And continuing right along, we got the Flame Trooper. You are in C tier, my guy. Just barely, man. I don't like you. You're kind of around the power of Imperial Dragoon, honestly. But at least you get a free Imperial Dragoon. We do get a few of you, so that's honestly what most people use you for. The free ones they get and then just kind of forget about you. You're C tier, in my opinion. Next, we got the Jet Ski Bandit, and oh boy. You know what there is to say about this guy? Hard to do the naval units, but I'm going to do mid-pack C. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with you. You're kind of like the Raider Warrior of the sea, if you will. But, yeah, nothing really there. You have one alright attack, but nothing powerful. Moving right along, though, we got the Commando, and I was just talking about how he's basically a better or weaker version of the Juggernaut. Still doesn't mean he's a bad unit. I'm going to put him mid-pack B. It's a freaking cool unit, a good unit. He has a kickback when he does his attack, but we love him. Easy B tier for me. Continuing on, we got the Heavy Artillery. Man, this guy packs a punch, and he looks like he packs a punch. He is going to get what we would refer to as... Can I put him at B? Kind of want to put him at A. We'll go ahead and put him... I don't know if I feel like being generous. We're going to put him at high... no, I'm sorry, not high A. I almost said high B. Low A, simply because he is a nanopod unit. Still does alright artillery. Nowhere near as close to the Earthshaker. But still is a pretty good artillery unit. Definitely makes up where you miss out on the light artillery. And yeah, love you, dude. Keep it up. Moving right along, we have the Scout. I kind of want to put him at C, but no, I'm going to put him at low B. Simply because even though he's the worst of the TF2 units, he is still freaking good. His bat is amazing. That shotgun attack reminds me of the Zombie Hunter from back in the day. Absolutely love you, dude. Even though you're the worst of the Z2, by Battle Nation standards, bro, you're pretty freaking good. B tier. And continuing right along, we have the Field Agent, and I want to put my boy at S, but I can't. I can't be that biased. Put him right there to keep. And then we're going to put him right here for a spot. Mid to low A tier. Man, you are so freaking good, dude. Absolutely love you. Your gas attack. Talk about crowd control. Absolutely love you. Can't wait to see you going forward. Keep it up. And moving right along, we have the Basic Trooper. I love you, man, but bottom of the barrel D. You do beat the AA. You do beat the anti-air. So take that with pride, Trooper, because once air is added, he is going to be above you. So yeah, be glad you're not last place right now, my brother. And continuing right along, we got the Tempest. I'm going to give him mid to high B. I do wish he had more attack, and I do wish it was more versatile, but it's okay. And moving right along, we got the Chunker Frontierman. Oh, this is easy if I can move him. If I can get... There we go. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, as you guys could imagine, he gets an S tier for me. He is so freaking good. A lot of smart people are maxing him out right now for very good reason. He's a very good freaking unit. He's super hard to grind out, but it's worth it. My opinion. You know, I'll even lower it. Because I know some people could say he's an A tier. But I'm still holding my S tier for him. And yeah, S tier for me. Love you, Chunker. Moving right along, we got the Mini Tank, and he is going to earn a low B tier for me. Simply because I love you, dude. You're one of the best early on tanks in the game. You're a great introduction to what a tank should be. Think you're good. It's just every other, you're the first in the line of many, basically. You're a starter Pokemon. We all love you for it, but you do rank out. Next, we have the RPG Trooper, and he is going to earn, I'm going to have to go ahead and say my boy earns high B. Nice explosive attack. He's got that stance with him. He's pretty chillin'. Moving right along, we have the Power Boat, and this bad boy does get a B. I was almost going to put him at high C above the Jet, but nah, I'm going to have to put this guy at, honestly, yeah, high B. He can kill your Mammoth class battleship if you're not looking. He has that super powerful freaking torpedo that I despise. And yeah, as much as I hate him, do have to respect his craft. He's a stealth attacker, does pretty freaking good damage. High B tier for me. Moving right along, we have the Scout Bike, and this is an easy, just easy D tier for me. I'll go ahead and put you above the 2 units, but you're going below the Raiders because, what is this? 65 HP for a vehicle and 0 armor? Brother, get off that bike. You might as well be just a regular trooper. You might as well be infantry. 65 HP, man? This is what the trooper... Look, you barely have more than him. What's going on, man? Moving right along, we got the Boyot. Oh, no, yeah, this is easy. Still an S tier. Classic. Awesome. Love you, dude. S tier for me. Moving right along, we have the Baby Grouper. And honestly, bro... Man, where's another B I could base this off of? Not really too much. Go ahead and put it at the bottom of B. Nothing bad with you, but again, it's a baby animal, so you kind of know what to expect at this point. Not that bad, though, I'll still admit. He looks so goofy, though. I got to admit, I kind of want to give him points just for looking that goofy. But he's an okay C unit. Yeah, low B tier. I'm comfortable with that. Moving right along, we have the Frontier Engineer. And I'm going to put my boy right in the mid B tier. He's not a good engineer, but he's got the right spirit. Absolutely love him. Absolutely love his dynamite. Beautiful. Continuing right along, we got the Frontier Lumberjack. And he is going to get a mid-pack B tier as well, along with the Frontier Firecracker. I just noticed we're getting pretty close to a freaking hour on this thing, and I'm pretty sure I promised I wouldn't make this an hour at the beginning of this video. So if we do cross an hour, I apologize. I'll try to pick it up a little bit to keep it under. And moving right along, we have the Riot Truck. And despite being a Riot Truck, it has some pretty freaking powerful attacks. I'm going to go ahead and have to put this boy mid A tier. Arguably, you could say high A tier. But man, for being a Riot Truck, supposedly only dealing with civilians, this thing can kill. This thing can destroy. Look at some of these attacks. It can pack a punch. So yeah, mid-lower A tier for me. Continuing right along, we have the Portable Wall. High A tier. Again, no attack, but unlike the sandbags, which are completely useless, you actually do have some usability. You're a big giant boulder with wheels. Got to appreciate that. And I just love the fact that, it literally is just a rock with tank tracks. Absolutely love you, dude. Gonna put you at B tier. Moving right along, we have the Salamander. And ooh, top of A or bottom of S? Yeah, he's got to go in S tier. There would be too many people upset if he didn't. Absolutely love you, bro. You're an S tier in my opinion. Super good unit. All around, the damage can take a hit. Looks super cool, does amazing fire damage. Absolutely love you, bro. Salamander, you earn an S tier. S for S. And continuing down to the last 6, we have the Ninja. Ooh, do I keep him right there in A, or do I move him to S? Oh man, as much as I'm screaming, my body's screaming to put him at S, I'm gonna put him at the top of A. It's not as good as his cousin, the Blood Ninja, but oh my gosh, is he still freaking good. Huge attack, Beautiful move pool. Looks super freaking cool. Absolutely love you, dude. You could argue S tier for you, but I'm going to play it on the safe side. I'm going to put you at the top of A tier. And continuing right along, we have the turtle shell, who I'm going to put at top of B. Super cool. Has a whole bunch of HP and armor. Can take a freaking hit. It's not lying about that turtle shell. It really is like Shulker up in here with some super huge defense. But yeah, can definitely take a hit. Absolutely love your turtle sheller. Your attack's all right. You know, I wish it did a little bit more damage, but you know, reminds me a lot of, you know, the mortar team. It's always good. So yeah, high B tier for me. Continuing right along, we have the Mammoth class battleship. Buddy, the day I don't put you at S tier is the day I messed up. I absolutely love you. You're beautiful. I think you are the premier. You're the premier premium unit of the sea. Absolutely love you, dude. S tier all the way. And down to the last three, we have the Imperial Dragoon. I can't put you at D tier, dude. Gonna put you at C. Drip wise, you will always be an S because blue armor and Battle Nations, I'll say it till I die, is so freaking good. Absolutely love this design. Absolutely what they did with him. Do not love his attacks. The one super basic, you know, swing, way too little damage, and then he has this one. You might ask, oh, what's the difference besides this one doing even less damage? Oh, it stuns. Which, I mean, cool, but again, I feel his regular attack should do that, like legitimately. Buff this guy across the board, give him stun for his regular attack, and make this secondary attack like hit the entire front field and also stun. Basically, I'm just saying buff my boy across the board. He needs it. And continuing right along, we have the heavy tank. Ooh, man. Top of B. And yeah, in fact, I'll even let you overtake the... I kind of want to put him... I was going to say, I kind of want to put him at A tier. I feel like with the mini tech up in here, I definitely do have to. A tier, super strong tank. Can take a hit. Has the same model as the gold tank. Every time I mention the gold tank, I have to mention the heavy tank. And every time I mention the heavy tank, I have to mention the gold tank. I still, to this day, love the fact that they have the same models. Love you, heavy tank. Your GOAT, A tier. Couldn't snuff you at B tier, dude. Gotta put you at A tier. And then there was one. The last and final kahuna itself, the Plasma Mammoth. And I'm going to go ahead and say it with 10 toes down. I think it earns... Imagine I put it at A tier. I think it earns S tier. First place S tier. Absolutely love you, dude. I think you're going to be so freaking strong. I think, honestly, I might even put the Legendary Mammoth to shame. Okay, all jokes aside, if it's even half as strong as the Legendary Mammoth, it's going to be so freaking good. It probably won't actually be as strong as the Legendary Mammoth. Personally, as somebody who paid the $300 to get this bad boy, I would love it to be as strong as the Legendary Mammoth. But I think Madrona Games is going to be a little bit better at balancing the game. But hey, I would love to be wrong in that and just be given basically a Legendary Mammoth. Heck, as much as I love the design of this guy, I wouldn't mind if Madrona Games just slipped me a Legendary Mammoth instead. Nevertheless, love limited edition mammoths in Battle Nations. That's exactly what this guy is. Easy top S tier for me. And yeah, guys, that will just about do it for today. I'm looking at a few things that could be changed up a little. Definitely some mistakes made along the way, especially with how I did some things. I think I just, didn't really understand the power scale of some of these, especially earlier going on. But you know what? This is our list. We made it together. We even did that little switch up with Earthquake and a few of his buddies earlier. So yeah, I can stick by this list. Pretty sure this has gone over an hour. I'm so freaking sorry, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, if you made it all the freaking way through this and watched this whole hour plus video, even though I said it wasn't going to be an hour, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like down below and subscribing to the channel if you are new. What do you think of my list right here? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you have mixed feelings on it? Point out some of the major mistakes I made in it, because I definitely made some mistakes. Tell me what you agree with. Tell me what you disagree with. Make your own tier list in the comments below. You know, tell me your favorite unit, what you think's the best unit right now. Tell me who you think the worst unit is right now. Pretty much anything you want, as long as you're respectful towards everybody down below and respectful towards yourself. And as long as your comment is somewhat Battle Nations related, anything goes. And yeah, with all that being said, that will do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a great rest of your day.